Y&R Mookey was one of the hottest rappers coming out of Jacksonville. But just when his career was picking up steam, his crew was targeted in a major investigation, and now Mookey has been hit with a 10-year sentence. Here's what's going on.
I'm going to adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 10 years in the Florida Department of Corrections.
Y&R Mookey's from an area of Jacksonville known as A Block. He's affiliated with the Young and Ruthless crew, who's known to beef with Young and Ace and the ATK gang. Y&R is also allied with Foolio's gang 6 Block, and both of them fall under the KTA umbrella. Mookey was convicted back in February for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and on April 12th, he went back to court for sentencing. His fans was hoping for a short sentence or even just probation, but unfortunately, that's not how it went down. Before the judge sentenced him, Mookey took the stand to plead his case. He told her, "I am not the person that the state is trying to make me out to be. I'm not a violent person. I don't have any violent charges or a violent criminal background. I'm not no gang member, nor have I ever been a gang member. I have no criminal history as an adult, and I do my best not to have any encounters with law enforcement. I'm an aspiring artist, and I'm trying to make a career out of what I love and have a passion for doing, which is music."
I'm not a violent person. I don't have any violent charges or a violent criminal background. I'm not no gang member, nor have I ever been a gang member or been guilty by association to any gang. I have no criminal history as an adult, and I do my best not to have any encounters with the law enforcement. I am an inspiring artist, and I am trying to make a career out of what I love and have a passion for doing, which is music.
The prosecutors used Mookey's own social media and his involvement in Y&R to build a case against him. In January 2019, he was arrested with other alleged gang members who used social media and music videos to promote violence. Mookey tried to convince the judge that his music and image were all just an act to help his career. He said in court, "Music is my craft and how I make my livelihood and should not be taken literally. I'm an entertainer who gives his fans what they want to see and hear." After Mookey's statement, his lawyer brought up the fact that major labels like Capitol Records and Atlantic Records were in a bidding war over him. They wanted to prove that Mookey's a promising artist who has the opportunity to change his life, but the judge wasn't hearing it. The state wanted a 20-year sentence based on Mookey's past crimes, and the judge told him, "I'm stunned when you take a look at the defendant's criminal history. It shows a consistent pattern of not learning from mistakes." Then she listed off some highlights from his rap sheet, which includes domestic battery, weapon possession, and burglary. The state also used his music videos as evidence, which allegedly showed Mookey rapping about other Jacksonville gangs and holding weapons. The judge said, "I've watched the music videos, and I have to say, I'm appalled at the content of them." Then she criticized Mookey for keeping one foot in the streets instead of using his music to get out. She said, "One thing really sticks out is Mr. Jackson's a talented young man who could do anything he wanted with his life if he made the right choices. I don't find Mr. Jackson's assertion he's not a member of the Young and Ruthless credible."
But one thing that really sticks out is Mr. Jackson is a talented young man that could do anything he wanted with his life if he made the right choices.
Back in the original trial, the prosecutors used Mookey's video for the track Murder One to prove he's gang affiliated and promotes violence. In the video, Mookey can be seen holding what looks like a Draco. The whole case was really about whether the gun was real or not, and the prosecution said, "You're not gonna rap those lyrics with a fake firearm in your hand. You see him burning the Ace of Spades card. That refers to Young and Ace, the most prominent member of ATK. The war between Foolio's KTA crew and Young and Ace's ATK gang is the most high-profile beef in Jacksonville. But it all allegedly started because of a shootout between Y&R and ATK at a party. It ain't clear exactly what happened, but at some point, both sides started letting off shots, and Mookey was grazed while his homie, Y&R Slugger T, shot back. Ace was allegedly the dude who shot Mookey, and they've been beefing ever since. Y&R is under the KTA umbrella, so that night is allegedly what really kicked off the war in Jacksonville that's still going on today. Mookey even talked about the shootout on his track Dead Ops, where he raps, "They pop out the cut and try to leave a nigga dead. I got grazed, Slugger shot back, Bree should've left him dead." Then a dude from ATK named K-So shot back on his track Bang It Out, rapping, "Mookey, what you on, boy? We don't really know your ass. I ain't gonna speak too much, but your ass is almost f***ing grass. KTA boy, your ass better be safe. We had Slugger on the chase, almost ate that nigga face." Over the next couple of years, both sides sent shots back and forth in their music and in the streets. Foolio's cousin was allegedly murdered by an ATK member, then Ace got caught in a drive-by that left his brother and 2 friends dead. The tracks that both sides dropped after this is what really made the beef go viral. Ace came out with Who I Smoke, where he did several dead ops, including Foolio's little brother, Bibby, who was killed in 2019. Then Foolio dropped When I See You Remix, where he dissed Ace's dead brother and friends, who was killed in the drive-by. He even printed out a news banner from the shooting and used it in the video for the track. By this point, everyone knew about the deadly war going on in Jacksonville. It seemed like the violence was about to get even worse. But then Mookey and Slugger both got hit with charges that put them behind bars. In 2018, Mookey got booked on a burglary charge for breaking into cars. He got out in 2019, but then he and Slugga T both got arrested in an investigation called Operation Wrap Up. The police monitored social media and music videos to prove that Jacksonville gangs was using their online presence to promote violence. Slugga T was charged with possession of a weapon by a juvenile delinquent, found to have committed a felony act, and was sentenced to 7 years back in January. That was already bad enough for the Y&R crew, but then Mookey got sentenced to 10 years in prison and 5 years of probation. After his arrest, rumors started flying that his homie, Spotemgottem, snitched on him. Spotemgottem is another Jacksonville rapper who blew up with tracks like Beatbox and Beatbox Part 2. He's from the same area as Foolio and is affiliated with Tjay, which automatically makes him an enemy to Ace and ATK. A leaked police report allegedly proves Spotemgottem spilled info on Mookey, but Mookey hopped on social media to clear the air. He wrote, "I don't know who falsifying documents, but Spotemgottem never snitched on me. That's my brother for life. Y'all stop reaching. I'm incarcerated because the state don't want to see me prosper. No other man is the reason." The report was leaked by Young and Ace's brother, ATK YBZ. Spotemgottem's house was raided back in the day, and the police found drugs and guns. Mookey was allegedly there at the time, and YBZ claimed that Spotem told police the guns was his. But according to Mookey, it's all cap, and Spotemgottem kept it solid. Fans even got Kodak Black to talk about the situation on IG Live, but he don't seem to be convinced that Spotem ain't snitch. The leaked paperwork looks legit, but Mookey probably wouldn't be sticking up for his homie if the accusations was true. Another reason the judge decided to give Mookey such a long sentence was that she thought he was a danger to the Jacksonville community and would probably commit more crimes. She brought up a 2015 weapons charge where he violated his probation and a burglary charge from the same year where he violated it again. Mookey got hit with more charges after 2015, and the judge told him, "My concern is this is now the third firearms offense for which you've been held responsible, and it just seems that your intent on, rather than becoming that successful artist you could be, with all the potential in the world, just making the decision you would rather be associated with the criminal gang and make videos that promote the criminal gang." The judge then told him, "So I find that you are a danger to the community, and I find that the only way to protect the community from you is to put you in prison." Luckily, she gave him time served for the 739 days he already spent in jail, but it's still crazy that he got such a long sentence just for holding a gun in the music video. When he took the stand in the sentencing hearing, Mookey tried to convince the judge he was turning his life around. He told her, "Life is about choices, and the choices we make us. I choose to be productive and successful in my life, and I'm not so old that I can't change the course of my life. I ascribe to be a positive influence in my community and to young people that look up to me. I have made mistakes in my life, Your Honor, but I'm trying to get this behind me so I can move forward in a positive direction." Unfortunately, the judge straight up told Mookey that she ain't believe he wasn't a gang member. In her eyes, Mookey and the rest of Y&R are a threat to Jacksonville, so she hit him with a 10-year sentence. Mookey and Slugga T both getting long sentences at the same time is a major blow to Y&R, and to make matters worse, Mookey was ordered not to associate with any criminal gang members during his probation. Since the police have documented Y&R as a criminal organization, Mookey won't be able to link up with any of them even after he gets out. Hopefully, Mookey can stay out the way while in prison and get an early release, but allegedly, his homie Slugga T already had problems on the inside. Back in May, a rumor came out that Slugga got stabbed in prison and was in critical condition. Slugga's mom allegedly posted a picture of him on social media, then took it down immediately. This led some fans to believe that Slugga had actually been murdered, but luckily, that wasn't the case. Even though they're both gonna be away for a while, hopefully, Mookey and Slugga will keep working on their craft and have a chance at continuing their career. Before they got wrapped up in all the legal issues, they was already two of the hottest rappers in Jacksonville. In 2021, Tjay remixed their track Murder Twins, but it's hard to capitalize on your success when you locked up. If Mookey stays out of trouble on the inside, he could end up getting an early release. But since his rap sheet is already so long, he needs to do everything he can to avoid any more issues. The judge in this case obviously thinks that he's a threat to society. But if he can turn it around and prove he's working on changing his life, hopefully she'll show him more leniency in the future.